Hello! Here we are again. Do you have any idea what's today's topic? No? Not a clue? Think. Look around me. Yes. Of course. We are still working on plants. Take your science book and open it to page 69. Miss Cynthia sends you a big hug.
I want to introduce you my violet. I love it. It is one of my favorites. I have some plants and I am very fond of them. I take care of them every day. So I water them and I make sure their root system is in a good shape because it needs to, and I give them the nutrients the soil should have in order for them to grow and flower. So this is my plant and I keep it home because it is one of my favorites. Hey, we have a good experiment here to do. Let's investigate. Plant some seeds. How do plants grow? You need a cup, a napkin or a piece of paper, some seeds and water. Number one, you fold the napkin. Number two, you make it wet. You dump it in water. Number three, put the seeds inside. Number four, put the seeds and the napkin, covered by the napkin, in the glass, in the cup. And then put on the date, what kind of seeds they are. And you're going to record below your results. Date, the seed is planted. The second one, the seed starts to grow. Number three, the seed is growing. Okay? So I suggest you to use beans, or another option would be use another kind of seeds that you can find home, like tomatoes, like green tomatoes, or perhaps any seeds that you can see in fruits like kiwi or strawberries. So look for those seeds, and you can make perhaps 2 or 3 cups, and you can show me later what happened.
What are the characteristics of plants? We are all different, as you must know. Roses are different from avocados. Grass is different from trees. You will see more of it in this lesson.
And here we have plants in my environment. Let's read. Fingers prepared. Fingers on the book. Trees have a thick, hard stem called a trunk. Bushes have a lot of stems. Grass is thin and bendy. Okay. The first one. Which is the first one? Tree, bushes, or grass? What is number 2? Tree, bushes, or grass? And what about number 3? Okay, you write it. Number 3, draw plants in your environment. If you have a small garden or a big garden, draw the plants in your garden. If you have pots, like I have myself at home, then draw your pots. So, here we have one of my experiments. I sometimes do otra vez. Hey, and this is one of my experiments. Sometimes I do that. I experiment with plants and I try to have some crops to have them home, and I see what happens if I add this or that, what happens if I do this or that. I love plants, so I do this very much. And this is a part of a beetroot. So as you can see, it is only this part, and I have it with water, and look at the leaves. They have grown up. Okay, I'm going to put it closer so maybe you can see it better. Yes, this is closer, which is better. So I do these experiments here home, and I hope you would like to perform one experiment by your own home. Yes, I'm going to give you the instructions to do so. You'll let me know. You'll send me your pictures later when you have your experiment, some days after this session. Bye-bye. Okay, so here we have another experiment. This is going to be nice. So, let's investigate. How do plants take in water? Investigate how plants take in water. You need a plastic cup, a garden watering can, celery, and food coloring. Investigate how plants take in water. You need a plastic cup, a garden watering can, celery, and food coloring. First, as you can see in the image, put the water in the plastic can and in the plastic. First, as you can see in the image, put the water. First, as you can see in the image, pour the water in the plastic cup. In number 2, you can see add some drops of food coloring. If you find food coloring, you could use aquarelle, you could use beetroot juice, or something that colors, but which is not toxic. That's very important. That's why it is recommending food coloring, but you can substitute it for something you have home. And a third step, you're going to put the celery, some celery stems in the water, in the colored water. So now you're going to draw what was the first step, how the celery was when you put it in the water, and what happened later. Okay, what were the results? And then plants take in water. In number 4, you have plants take in water. Water goes in the to the Okay, what are you going to write there?
Well, look at me. Do you see the parts of a plant? Yes, most plants don't wear hats or have arms, hands and legs. But we plants have different parts. Let's see which they are.
We eat different parts of plants. Identify the parts of a plant. Go to page 139. Find, stick, and write the parts of a plant. An apple is the fruit of a plant. Lettuce is the leaves of a plant. Celery is the stem of a plant. A carrot is the root of a plant. And below you have fruit and some lines. What do you think you should write there? Yes, the words are below in blue. Let's read it. We eat the roots, stems, leaves, and fruit of plants. So those words in blue are the ones that you need to write over them under the stickers after you paste them. And talking about plants that we can eat, this is one of them. It is called basil. And you can add it to your food and you can eat it. You must always keep, because if you want to eat it, you need to have it very clean. It smells delicious, and it's good with pasta, sauces, and meat, fish, and poultry. So it's good to eat. Of course, you can eat lettuce, tomatoes, potatoes, all those are vegetables, but you can have a pot like this one with some food that you can have handy when you are cooking, if you like to cook like me. Okay, the life cycle of a plant. Plants are living things. They grow, they produce seeds for new plants, and they die. Look at the life cycle of a plant. Okay, it begins at the left with the garden watering can, and it is adding water to a seed covered in soil. As you can see in the second one, the seed grows roots. Then 2 leaves are up. In the next one, those 2 leaves are bigger. And then we have a sunflower, a beautiful sunflower. That sunflower dies, and in that moment, the seeds coming from the sunflower begin to drop, and the cycle begins once again. Number 6, order the life cycle of a plant. Okay, my dear, you have number 1 done for you. So now, please continue with the rest of the activity. Send a picture to me. Okay, so now we have, let's remember, read and match. Plants are living things. They need air, water, and sunlight to grow. Plants take in water with their roots. Water goes up the stem to the leaves. We eat different parts of plants. Okay, so you need to match the picture to the paragraph. The next one, match. Tree. You have a tree at the left, but there is also another one at the right. Bush. You have one at the left, and there is another one at the right. And grass. There is one at the left, and there is one on the right. Fruit and vegetables come from different parts of plants. Match. Roots, stem, leaves, fruit. You have one done. Right. Plants need Plants need Plants need And as usual, my dear, you're going to color as many stars as you consider you deserve if you can name parts of a plant. Can you? If you can name some, you can only color one. If you can name most of them, color 2 of them. But if you can name all of them, you, my dear, deserve a very, very golden 3-star series. The second one, I know what plants need to live. Do you, my dear? If you, well, then color 3 stars. And I know how a plant grows. Do you know? Wonderful, my dear. I know you know. So you can color 3 stars. Send me a picture.